And there we have it. That was episode 3, and you'll realise I'm no longer alone. To quote a fan, Scotty Brewer, what is it? 2 Amoles are better than 1. So here we are,
Scotty Brewer.
Hey guys, welcome to be our first guests on the live stream.
I don't think that this has come as much a surprise.
No, I mean I said you were coming earlier, but hello, welcome.
Hey.
Okay, I mean, what was standout for episode 3 for you guys just now?
Ooh. I think there was 2 bits that I just always get so excited when I watch it. The first one is the chase with Peter and Saul, and then Simon Z coming in at the end.
I love the music bit when he grabs him to something.
Yeah, it gets me so
good.
pumped. And then I have to say, the introduction of Stephen and Peter when they first. It's like something goes off. Like it's like something clicks in the episode. You're like, and you get so excited. So I would say those 2 bits are like. I'm just like, one gets me pumped and one gives me like goosebumps. Like, oh my god, something's happening here.
Yeah.
Something, So that
Nice.
those 2.
Nice.
Yeah. I think Mary taking Dana away from the club and Captain looking.
Oh yeah.
He said, like, the captain seen her is like, oh,
what does that mean?
On? Yeah, exactly.
What does that mean?
I think that is my favourite moment of the episode. Yeah, definitely.
That's good. Mine's a weird. Well, I've got 2 as well, but they're both in the same kind of place, and that is meeting Barnabas.
Meeting
Barnabas.
That's a good one. That is a very good one.
And I remember because Ed's our composer, and he sent the music for that scene, and like I was listening to it, not on picture, and it was really quite epic. The music was this. I don't know. It just felt like really real adventure music, and I was thinking, I don't think this fits very well, Ed. But I was like, I'm not going to say anything yet. I'll put it on, and it just got me so excited. I was like, oh, this is Barnabas. It was So I love that.
And the way he plays it as well is like.
Peter Morton is just wonderful.
Amazing.
So like. Just so chipper and it's lovely.
And then, of course, the tomb. I have to love the tomb.
Oh, the tomb, the
Saul and the tomb.
Can I add in the tomb?
Yeah, in fact, can I also add in the tomb? That was what ended.
Imperial born dog.
And it's the way like also like Evan. Like, I don't know why, but the way he strokes it, I'm like, it's so good.
Yeah, it's man, lots to say about that one. But I mean, you had a fun episode 3, and I didn't really get to be with you on this one because you were with second unit shooting over at the island at a place we can't disclose.
Yes.
You had a day. You had to get there weirdly.
Yes, we had to get there weirdly. It's a very we can't talk too much about the island. No one talks about the island, but it's
a weird thing. I don't know why.
But to get to the island is. It's a bit dangerous to get on the island in the first place if you don't do it at the right times. So we had to get on the island at the right time, and we had to leave at the right time, and we cut it.
Because this sounds like this. Hold on, just to clarify. You're making it sound like there are guard dogs and everything.
HR.
It's just because the tide.
It's not anything. The tide. I was like, bro, you got to elaborate a bit better than that.
Because the tide comes in, and basically you literally can't get off the island.
Unless you leave a certain time. You have to leave a certain time.
But honestly, it was still one of the best days of filming. It was so good without you. It was amazing.
Guys, the energy was great.
Energy was through the roof. Second unit. No, it was actually one of them.
It was a great day.
Brothers of cheekiness. Never mind Brothers of Thunder. Brothers of cheekiness.
I wasn't filming that day.
No, I know. So you just decided to go.
I was like, what? An island? An island? I was like, what? Holiday? No, that was good.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, it looked gorgeous. I was really like, it's nice when you get to get footage that you haven't really seen that much into it. And but I mean, so everyone else, I'd also love to know your favourite moments from episode 3, because episode 3 is a packed episode. and you've just seen it. There's just a lot in there. So there's a lot of we meet lots of characters. We meet Pilate. We meet Agrippa. We meet Barnabas.
Yeah.
We meet Dana. We meet Shem.
Oh
we
my
meet
gosh,
there's a lot of things.
There's one more
Go for
moment that I have to say in this episode. I'm so sorry, bro.
Go.
But Thomas's speech.
Oh
We
yeah.
have to talk
Yes.
about Thomas's
Yes.
speech.
Top 10.
true.
Yeah.
I'm
Top
so
10.
sorry. That was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Insane.
I wasn't crying, but like it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was good.
I'm not crying. You are. Yeah.
No, but it was amazing. It was
No,
amazing.
yeah, and I remember like because when we went, we wrote this scene together or this episode together, and that was kind of like this moment where we really got to explore the theme of really the series,
Yeah, cool.
and explore what the question is for believers today, because it is the hope, isn't it, for
Yeah,
everyone
for
to
sure.
see, but
Yeah.
that's not the question that we should be asking. And
Smashed it.
yeah.
And
Danny
yeah,
Hetherington as
he did
Thomas did a beautiful
brilliant job, yeah.
Yeah, really lovely.
Lovely.
Well done, Danny.
Yeah.
But of course, like, so I mean, I haven't had you guys on beforehand because we just thought to start doing this now. Both of you featured quite heavily in episodes 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Obviously, more at the ending of episode 1. Were there any like favourite moments of yours to film? Because people have been, and in the comments, people have been really enjoying those episodes, especially your characters and particular moments. But from your perspective, in terms of doing those scenes, any particular one that stood out for you to do?
Baptism. I know it's one of the very
Yeah.
first. It was that day we had in at the bars in the swimming centre. Me and Charlie spent we were wet the whole day. There were scenes to be filmed. We were wet the whole.
You got in early. You just
we got in early, and we were just wet the whole day. But it was so fun, and there was something about that baptism moment. It was like, and we're really starting this whole journey. It wasn't even the first day of shooting, but it felt like this is the start of this whole.
It was first day of block 2, wasn't it?
Yes.
So it was like day 41.
Yeah, but it just felt.
40.
It just felt like we're starting this.
Yeah.
It was great. I think that was my. It's either that or walking in and hi guys.
Oh yeah. Which was the same day.
Yes.
Do you know what I love about that introduction as well? It's like I don't think anybody expects that to be James's exact, like the brother of Thunder.
Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
come in
yeah.
like all chat. It was just such an amazing introduction,
Yeah.
man. Like completely flipped the script, right? which was what we were meant to do.
Yeah.
And I think we did that well.
That's why I love the beginning of episode 2 when you like storm out and you're like, oh, this is where he gets his name.
Yeah.
That kind of I'm really hey.
Yeah.
Like it was it was great.
It's really funny to see people that have seen most of the scenes where James is being a brother of Thunder, and then they watch the premiere and they were like, "You smiled."
Yeah. Wait a second.
You smiled. Oh, that's different. Yeah, no, James has many sides to him.
Yeah. No, it's because the baptism as well was almost like the start of. We filmed in block 2, so we've actually split the whole filming schedule into what's called blocks. So 2 blocks of 8 weeks, and the first 8 week really we spent more time on the temple, the ministers, and their storyline. So all the locations were very, at the temple.
Grand,
It was very grand and big and very heavy. And then the second block was really all the apostles. And so that it was nice to have almost the baptism almost being the start of going, right, now we're moving on to the
two great
fiery,
energies, 2 different energies, but
completely.
great. It was so fun.
Because we filmed them quite differently as well. We filmed the temple much more steady, much more slow and deliberate.
Yeah.
Whereas it was the apostles were just like, we just wanted to be ragtag with
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
It's great.
Felt it.
I'd say,
How about you?
Yeah, mine. Do you know what? Episode 1, like I said, it's the ending of the introduction with Peter, obviously played by Simpa. This is nothing to do with me. I just loved watching him and Caleb do the healing moment, and then especially the bit where like Caleb's leg shakes.
Oh.
was just watching that.
Yeah.
And I remember, there was a funny bit because I remember you shoot that and then you tried to get me in between the legs to see the hit.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was funny because I was like, But
remember that was James Ducker's our cinematographer, and that was his like he really wanted to get this shot of being like seeing that, and then Kenneth, you're going to stand exactly there so we can see.
So cool. And I'm like you can see, I'm so like amazed by it.
I love the moment where he's walking down the steps and you and Peter are just grabbing each other, laughing
so
as you just watch him start running and leaping throughout the crowds.
It's literally like we also know this is the start of like, do you know what I mean? Like, so it was just that was really amazing to watch, like, and be a part of. And I'd also say in episode 2, like a lot of the prison scenes and the minor, just all the scenes with Simpa, obviously played by Peter.
Peter played by Simpa.
Sorry,
Thomas.
Tom Simpa.
Simpa.
Hey Tom.
Yeah. And then obviously with Caleb, played by Steve.
Yeah.
Those scenes for episode 2, we just had a blast, especially the ones in the cells.
And we shot I think we shot all of those in a day.
Yeah,
all the episode 2 cell scenes
in a day,
in one day.
Yeah, so we had to come like on it.
Yeah,
like, I just remember
it was a lot.
Yeah,
do you know what was amazing? I know it doesn't even get to the healing yet, but there's this moment where you're both walking through, and obviously you've decided to slow it down.
Oh yeah.
And there's this connection out of nowhere where Peter touches John's back, and I was just like, they are brothers. Like they are like you haven't said a word. I haven't even seen the front of your face, and I was like, they are best friends just from that time. Do you know? It was an amazing.
But it was, I think one of the great things of working with Tom, it was just a natural like connection. It wasn't like a thing we had to talk about.
Yeah,
I'm going to do this. You're going to. It was just like we just knew how to bounce off each other and how to serve each other. And it was just it was so good playing with him. Yeah, just amazing.
I have to say a moment from episode 2 though as well is talking about those two brothers, but also you and Andrew. The Bring Our Brothers Home moment. It's really beautifully delicate, and it's just like James's acknowledgement that it's going. I shouldn't do this. In wisdom, I'm going to refrain.
Yeah.
So just.
That was powerful.
But to talk about Andrew,
Paul Bailey.
Fantastic. I don't. It wasn't that's one scene you get to watch, but I loved playing across from him.
Yeah.
I just loved.
Oh yeah.
As an actor, another actor, asking each other questions and just deciding how to solve things in that moment.
Yeah.
It was great to work with Paul Bailey.
Yeah, good. I mean, to be
Shout
fair,
out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul.
Yeah.
But
it's been a joy working with everyone. I think it's been great.
Yeah.
I think next week we're going to try and have a couple of different actors on.
Yeah.
See
No spoilers.
No, I won't say who.
Ooh.
But yeah. I think. You don't want to. We could go on forever. I mean, we really could, but it's late. So.
Sorry. I do hate to be one of these guys, but bro, I watch your live streams all the time, and I get so excited. And the bits when you're like, put comments in the chat. So like, comment who you think's coming on next week. Like, put it in the chat. Not to do your job for you.
No, it's good. I mean, I forget.
I get excited.
It's good.
And I just want to watch this and get excited when I watch it. And anyway.
And do actually if you've got any questions or any thoughts or theories or whatever about what's going to happen in the next episode, or any questions that you really desperately want to ask me or the cast or anyone from the crew, I'll gather those answers or I'll bring those people in, and then we can do that on the next live stream. So we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you think.
Yeah.
But remember, you right now, you can actually watch episode 4. And just it's on the Angel Studios app. But episode 4 is it's a big one. So if you can't wait, because we're going to be streaming in a week's time, but if you cannot wait, head over to Angel Studios, sign up to the Guild, and you'll be able to watch episode 4 there. And you can watch episodes 1, 2, and 3, obviously, as many times as you like. This live stream is only going to be up for 24 hours to catch up. Obviously, you'll see us talking. If you're talking now and you're like, where's the episode? It's because it's already been taken down. So sorry, but you can catch it on Angel. So that's awesome.
But as much as we want you on the next live stream, trust me, go and watch it now. Episode 4 is crazy. It's insanely good.
In fact, why not, instead of us talk about it, why don't we end with the trailer for episode 4?
Yeah.
And then you might know what we're talking about. Because we're dealing with a big story. So I'll see you next week, and here's the episode 4 trailer. Ciao.
Rise.
It's been a while since we last spoke.
Your fixation with the heretics put us both in trouble.
I can be useful.
You're welcome to follow, but I'd be careful.
Of what?
I am Ananias, and this is my wife, Sapphira. Wait!
They're not going to stop soon. The temple is underestimating these people. They are going to spread their message in the name of a false messiah.
You said the Father was always with you. Did you miss him?
What if he's right, Gamaliel? What if we've got this wrong?
We've all realized that even when we feel lonely, we're never alone.
Because of that person everyone's been singing about.
Jesus.